What is up, guys? Victor here from Wolves Den Reviews, here today to talk about the new movie, Logan. Holy crap, I finally watched it. Tonight, Tuesday, March 28th, finally got to see this. What did it come out? March 3rd, I think? So yeah, I'm a few weeks behind on this movie. But holy crap. I exited the theater just wowed out of my mind. Alright, so as we all have known for a while, this is the last time Hugh Jackman is intending on playing Logan / Wolverine in any movie, with the possible exception of if the X-Men join the MCU with Marvel. We'll see if that ever happens, but until that's a possible thing, this was a hell of a movie for him to go out on. This was a really good movie. So this is, I believe, the 9th time he's played Wolverine, if I remember right. Correct me down below if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the 9th time that he's done this role. But the movie is essentially about him taking the young girl, Laura, who is X-23, just trying to take her to this safe haven in North Dakota, if I remember right, called Eden. Because she's being pursued by this organization who wants her. They are experimenting with her, and others, not just her, but others too. And she's one of the targets. And so the end goal is to take her to this place, that way they can cross the border into Canada and be safe. This is essentially The Last of Us, but instead of zombies, it's X-Men. Like, I swear, either the writer and director, I'm pretty sure he's the same person, if I remember reading the credits right. The writer and director, either he was completely influenced by The Last of Us, or this is just one giant coincidence. Just the way the story is, the way the characters are, it's very reminiscent of The Last of Us, which to me isn't a bad thing. I love The Last of Us. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But the beginning portion of this movie is essentially Logan just doing odd jobs as a driver, trying to get money, make ends meet, take care of Professor X, who is sick. He's legitimately sick. Like, he's having seizures. He needs to take medicine, get rest, and whatnot. He's not the same as he was in the previous movies. And Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart, as these two characters interacting with each other, is some of the best on-screen chemistry that I've ever seen. Both of them are used to playing these characters, and they both have a lot of experience with each other on screen, that the way that they interacted as these characters in this movie was freaking awesome. It was almost like best friends who bicker all the damn time, but they still freaking love each other type of thing. But all they do is show hate because they're freaking angry all the damn time. Their chemistry was awesome. And then they come across the girl, Laura, who, she is a freaking badass. That little girl, holy crap. She's an adorable little thing, but motherfucker, I was scared. Look, like, seeing those eyes the way they are, I was scared. She's an ass-kicking machine. Logan, the whole time throughout this movie, it's obvious that he's definitely not the same either. Like, not just the fact that he's old, but like that there's definitely something wrong with him. And as the plot goes around, you're learning things, and things start to unravel. I'm not going to get into that because of this movie's only a few weeks old, and I'm sure there's still some people who want to see it. But it's very interesting to see how things play out with him, especially when conflict is happening. And this definitely earned the R rating. Thank you, Deadpool, for allowing an R-rated superhero movie. For just the comic book superhero movies, this is probably the most violent I've ever seen. And I only say that just because Deadpool was a fun movie. This definitely is not a fun movie. This is a dark movie. It is a sad movie. Lots of solace throughout it. It's a painful movie as far as the characters are concerned. and that just enhances the violence for me. One thing I really liked was it wasn't a post-apocalyptic movie, but it had that tone to it. It was like the way the characters are, along with the settings and set pieces and whatever, made it seem like they were in a post-apocalyptic type of world, and that they're struggling to survive in the same sense like in a post-apocalyptic movie or game or show or whatever have you. It had that feel to it. It was normal Earth, but for Logan, for Professor X, for Lara, it was very much like they were in this post-apocalyptic movie trying to survive the conflict that is happening in this movie, which, as I mentioned, is this organization chasing them. And later in the movie, you learn why they are chasing her and trying to capture her, along with others that they're doing the same thing with, and you especially feel bad for her once you learn about that. You already sort of feel bad for her, but you're confused as to why she's being pursued. You know, you know that they are wanting her, and specifically her. But when you learn what it is that she went through as to why, you just can't further feel like rooting for her. But I tell you what, despite how much sadness is thrown in throughout the movie, one of my favorite scenes is the one moment where there's actual like happiness happening, and it's when the three of them, as they're traveling, there's this car accident that happens, and they end up having dinner with this farm family, and it's just like neighbors eating dinner with each other. Everyone's smiling, having a good time. Friggin' Logan smiles. He's been a pissed off son of a bitch throughout the entire movie, and at this moment, with conversation happening, he smiles and actually laughs a little bit. Everybody's just having a good time, feeling good. It's the one moment in the movie where everything just feels normal. And it just brought to life the further characterization of these people. We've been with these characters for a long time. Obviously, Logan and Professor X. But for how the movie has been going, and then all of a sudden this happening, you just couldn't help but to just really feel for them. You're just feeling happy that they're having one good moment for once, like something's actually going good for them. Later on, as the plot is finally winding down and shit's getting real, shit gets real. Freaking Logan just starts berserker barraging all over the freaking place, and it was awesome. I swear to God, like what he did with those claws, along with Lara as X-23, was just freaking ass kicking. One of the trailers, there's a part where Logan is just running through the woods and slicing guys up. That actual like action scene, the entirety of it, was really cool, and it was a decent length too. So it wasn't just like this quick thing. Like it was an army of guys versus them two. It was so cool. The ending though, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna say what it is, but the feels were real. That's all I'm gonna say. Really, the only thing that you could honestly nitpick about this are literally just tiny little annoying nitpicks. Like it's literally if you're just being a jackass and trying to point out every little tiny fucking detail about a movie. Like really, there's nothing actually wrong. Like I was watching this and I'm being amazed the whole time. I'm trying to find something wrong with this movie. I couldn't find a damn thing. I couldn't. I was entertained the entire time, and this movie blew me away. So if you stuck around through this video this long, I'm sure you can easily guess that I'm giving this movie an A+. This was a great movie. This fits into the same category as Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight, where it's not just a good comic book / superhero movie. It is just a great film in general. And that says a lot about the superhero comic book genre. If an individual movie of that is beyond just a good comic book and superhero movie, and it is a good movie, you know they did it right. This was a great movie. Seriously, check it out. Comment below your thoughts. Let me know if you've seen it. Let me know your thoughts on it personally. If you have anything to nitpick about it, let me know what they are, because I personally just couldn't think of anything. I couldn't spot anything. So if there's something I missed, yeah, let me know down below. Also, give me your thoughts on Hugh Jackman, with this being his last role. Do you think this is a proper send-off for him as the character? And let me also know if you would like to see him and the rest of the X-Men be a part of the MCU. I think it'd be really cool, personally. I don't know how others might feel. I know there's people out there who would love to see that. But let me know what you think, though. Thumbs up, though, if you enjoyed the video. If you love this movie, thumbs up it. Share this video, spread the word, let everybody know about Logan. This is an awesome movie. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've got plenty of room in my wolf pack. You're welcome to come into my den. Till the next thing I put up. You guys take it easy.